So the rule finally came down. It's official lockdown in Los Angeles. So before the sun sets, I decided to come out and shoot some baskets for a few minutes. Before I can't go up to the park and chill without getting arrested or getting a ticket for God knows how the long. Look, I understand this is a serious thing, but this is my initial reaction. This sucks. This is a nightmare. I'm living in a nightmare. We all are. This sucks. Fat. Sorry for my language, but how else can I express myself? I can use nicer language in this historic moment. This is so I'm gonna go out there and get a little exercise before I'm not allowed to come to this park to just hang out anymore. Okay, so yeah, I'm calmed down, I guess, from my initial reaction, but it's really hard to process. I mean, again, I understand the severity of the health situation, and I understand this is for the greater good, but it's still pretty shocking to grow up in America your whole life and then, for whatever the reason, find yourself in a situation where you're essentially in a form of lockdown. Yes, it's not a military coup, but man, it's a scary world right now. I mean, can anyone say with confidence what's going to happen and how long it's going to take? I don't think so. It's insane. So this parking lot is usually full and bustling. It's not about 9 o'clock at night. I live in the Valley in LA. Not as busy as the main part of LA, but still LA. Still people who haven't gotten the word that everything's closed. It's crazy. It's all closed. It's pretty crazy to think that in a couple hours I will not be allowed to do this. This will be unlawful activity. Now, I don't want anyone to think I'm complaining about all this. I'm just in shock. It's even though I saw it coming, even though I was the first amongst everyone I know to say all this shit was coming down the pike, to see it actually coming down, to arrive here, I mean, it's hard to process. I mean, some of you are going to be watching this from areas where this is not yet the case, but it's coming. It's coming. I mean, if the numbers they're saying are true, the governor today in our California said that he predicts 25 million Californians are going to be infected within the next 8 weeks. Supposedly 20% of those will have to be hospitalized. That's over 400,000 people. We don't have room for 400,000 people in the hospital simultaneously for something that, the average ICU visit is between 2 weeks to 4 weeks, depending on who you ask. Yeah. Up. I don't want this thing. I'll be inside. I would also like to let you know I have been practicing social distancing, and when I played basketball, I played by myself and kept the ball to myself the whole time. Still maybe, I guess, risky. I guess the ball could have bounced on a germ and then I got it. But I was careful to wash my hands and all that kind of stuff, but still it's still just mind-blowing. And the most mind-blowing part is, who knows how long this will go on for? Do you know? I have no idea. 3 months is, I think, best case scenario at this point. Even that may be wishful thinking. This is gonna totally restructure society. Decided to go get Wendy's. I never eat this stuff, but I think maybe this is still allowed tomorrow, but I'm not even 100% sure. Supposedly we're allowed to go out and exercise and stuff, but I don't know what the limits of that are. I drove an hour and a half to go play in the snow with my kids yesterday. That was technically exercise. We had no contact with anyone else the whole time. Is that allowed? I don't think so. I don't think that's considered necessary travel. So, god damn, this is messed up.
Under these guidelines, we're asking people to refrain from gathering in an enclosed space with more than 10 people.
County Supervisor Catherine Barger made the announcement following the second coronavirus death in LA County. So far, 230 people have been diagnosed with the virus. Now, right after that, Governor Newsom issued a statewide order for people to stay home, to slow the spread of the coronavirus, Newsom suggested law enforcement wouldn't be enforcing the order. Instead, he said social pressure would regulate behavior. A coronavirus stimulus package is being introduced in the Senate. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell put forward the measure that would provide direct cash payments to people across the U.S.
We need to have the American people's backs. This legislation is a significant next step. And the Senate is not going anywhere. The Senate is not going anywhere.
Still signs of life. Not much though. It's a pretty busy street corner. Pretty soon things are going to be very different around here. Supposedly, LA's 55,000 or more homeless people are all going to be picked up off the street sometime in the very near future, although I found this person over here. They're still out on the street here, probably for not much longer. It's amazing. It took a national health emergency to suddenly find somewhere to put all the homeless people. Can't believe it. Well, it's about 9:30 or 10 o'clock now. I think I'm going to wrap this video up. Still just processing what this all really means for all of us for the long term. Trying to be positive, but it's weird. It's like the sands are shifting underneath our feet. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think we all of us, even probably people with very little before all this happened, are probably just dying for this to go back to the way things were. I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope it does. I hope we can have an even better world when this is all over. You know, I guess that's the most disquieting part, is not knowing what the future holds. So hopefully we're all going to come out better on the other end. Stay well, everyone. Stay safe. I'm going to go home, slather my hand with soap, maybe take a shower just in case. So until tomorrow, I guess I'll have nothing to do but make these videos, and they're all going to be at my house from now on. No traveling. My last out and about one, even though this is only my third video ever. Well, good night, peace, farewell. What is the new thing? Live long and prosper. Slight PS to this video. I decided to come out for a quick skate before I was even done editing this video, so that I could just kind of see what was going on out on the streets. Like, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be doing this. I'm out here just skateboarding a little bit. Thought it was fun. It feels good to go out and blow off some steam like this. So, I don't know, I need to get some clarification on these rules. Will I be able to do this tomorrow night? I'm all by myself. It's exercise, outdoor exercise. This counts, right? We shall see. See you guys tomorrow.